In a quiet Nigerian town, there was a compound no one talked about. Not because it was abandoned, but because it was not. People passed it every day. They heard children laughing inside, but no child ever grew up there. Because in that compound, time had stopped, they said clocks were there. The sun rose and set, but years never moved forward. Visitors who entered the compound never came out the same. Some never came out at all. This is the story of Amoka and the place that refused to let go. Amoka had been away for 15 years. Lagos had changed her. She was a journalist, logical and skeptical. She returned home for only one reason, to bury her mother. But the moment she arrived in the village, something felt wrong. That night, she heard children laughing. Not in the evening, not at sunset, at midnight. The sound was soft, playful, and endless. The next morning, an elderly woman pulled her aside. "Don't go near that compound," she whispered. Amoka smiled. Village superstition, old stories meant to scare children. But that night, the laughter came again, and it did not stop. The next afternoon, Amoka followed the sound. She stood before the compound. Cracked cement walls, rusty zinc roofs, and a tall mango tree in the center, full of green leaves even in the dry season. Children were playing inside, skipping, clapping, and singing the same song again and again. Amoka stepped inside. She felt it immediately. The air was heavy and still. She raised her wrist to check the time. Her watch had stopped. One of the children turned toward her. A small boy, about 7 years old, smiled gently and said, "Amoka, you're late." Her heart froze. Only one person ever called her that. Her younger brother, Chinedu, the boy who disappeared 15 years ago. He looked exactly the same. Before Amoka could scream, an old woman appeared behind her. Mama F. Her face was wrinkled but untouched by time. She leaned on a walking stick and spoke calmly. "This place keeps what the world forgets." She explained everything. Children who were abandoned. People who were forgotten. Souls trapped by regret. This compound did not move forward. Time did not pass here. It waited. Amoka collapsed to her knees. She remembered the day Chinedu vanished. How she was supposed to watch him. How she chose to live instead. The guilt had followed her for years. Mama F looked at her gently and said, "You can stay, or you can leave. But once you leave, you will never see him again." As dawn approached, the compound began to fade. The children's laughter slowed. The mango tree dimmed. Amoka hugged her brother tightly. Chinedu smiled and whispered, "It's okay. You don't have to stay." Tears streamed down her face as she ran. The moment she crossed the gate, time rushed back. Her watch started ticking. The compound fell silent. Years later, Amoka returned. The compound was gone. Only an empty field remained. But some nights, when the wind is quiet, children can still be heard laughing. Because some places don't trap bodies. They trap unfinished pain. And time will wait until you let go.